When you set out to compare the VacMaster VP215 versus VP220, you're really looking at two machines that share the same professional DNA, but express it in slightly different ways. Both are built with the kind of stainless steel construction that feels solid, weighty, and reliable the moment you touch them. Yet, each has a personality that makes it shine in different kitchens. From the outside, they look like siblings, but once you dive into their details, you begin to see why people often debate the VacMaster 215 versus 220 decision so carefully. Which one do you think looks like it would fit better in your own kitchen setup? The most striking difference between the two is in the pump technology. The VP215 uses a rotary oil pump, which gives it a smooth, consistent pull that feels like a professional-grade engine purring under the hood. This is the kind of pump you'd want if you're sealing large batches one after another without pause. The VP220, by contrast, is powered by a dry piston pump. It doesn't require oil changes or maintenance, which makes it incredibly convenient. You simply plug it in and go, and that ease of use is what makes the VacMaster VP215 versus VP220 debate so interesting. The VP215 rewards you with endurance and long session strength, while the VP220 rewards you with simplicity and freedom from upkeep. Do you prefer the idea of a machine that runs endlessly with an oil pump? Or do you lean toward the convenience of a dry pump that never needs maintenance? You'll notice another difference when you open the chambers. The VP215 has a 10-inch seal bar, while the VP220 stretches to 12 inches. That extra 2 inches may not sound like much, but when you're working with larger cuts of meat or wide bags, it feels liberating. The VP220's chamber invites you to lay down a whole fillet or a generous portion without folding. The VP215, meanwhile, offers a slightly deeper chamber front to back, which feels like a sturdy vault ready to handle heavier loads. Both give you a 5-inch chamber height, perfect for sealing liquids, but the way the space is shaped changes how you work. Longer and narrower in the VP215, wider and more open in the VP220. Weight and portability also shape how you'll use them. The VP215 comes in around 84 pounds, while the VP220 is just slightly lighter at about 82. Both are substantial, but the VP220 feels a touch easier to move if you need to shift it around your kitchen or workspace. If you picture yourself setting up a permanent station where the machine stays put, the VP215's heavier build feels reassuring. If you need a little more flexibility, the VP220's lighter frame gives you that edge. When you think about who each machine is best for, the VacMaster 215 versus 220 comparison becomes even clearer. The VP215 is a workhorse, perfect for hunters processing game, caterers packaging dozens of portions, or anyone who needs a machine that can run continuously without missing a beat. Its oil pump is built for endurance, and you can hear the difference in its steady, low hum. The VP220, on the other hand, is ideal for home cooks, sous vide enthusiasts, or small businesses that want professional results without the responsibility of maintaining an oil pump. Its longer seal bar also makes it a natural fit for sealing larger bags, giving you flexibility if you often work with big cuts or bulk portions. If you had to choose, would you go for the power of the VP215 or the flexibility of the VP220? Let me know what you think. Ultimately, choosing between these two comes down to what you value most. The VP215 gives you the rugged, continuous duty power of an oil pump, while the VP220 offers the convenience of a maintenance-free dry pump and a wider sealing capacity. Both elevate your kitchen with the ability to lock in freshness, preserve food, and prepare meals with the kind of precision that professional kitchens rely on. Whether you lean toward the strength of the VP215 or the versatility of the VP220, you're stepping into the world of chamber sealing at its finest.